I think we should be live in here, guys. What's going on?
Woo!
What's up, Facebook?
Let's go.
Let's go. We're good.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Excited. Got two San Diego guys here on the live today. Pretty wild.
I'd rather be in San Diego because I grew up here for 23 years and I was happy that I got out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm originally from the East Coast too, man. So
you can't beat the San Diego weather. It's too nice.
I know. It's actually, man, it's actually a little chilly out here today, man, compared to how it normally is, but chilly for San Diego, I guess, right?
Hoodie weather, man. I love the hoodie weather out in San Diego. I can
Right?
wear a hoodie anytime I want because it's so muggy.
Awesome, man. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I am freaking super excited to have Andrew on. This guy, he's a great mentor. He's a great friend of mine. Just an incredible leading expert in how to build a community and monetize a community and ultimately help others and position yourself as an authority in your niche, in your space. So yeah, Andrew, I'm really excited to have you on here, man.
Thanks for having me, brother. I'm super excited to bring value. And I think we're talking about growing and monetizing Facebook groups. So I have some slides here. I'm going to share some slides on exactly how to grow, engage, and monetize Facebook groups.
Awesome, man. I'm really excited to check this stuff out. And before we jump into that, and I don't know if your slides go into this, but not many accountants are using Facebook groups right now. So Are you going to talk about, or maybe right now talk about why even to use a Facebook group as, an avenue to build authority?
Absolutely. So for context, I started my Facebook group back in November of 2017. And we grew from 0 members to 1,000 members in about a month. Super fast growth. And that was just from hard work, putting my head down, talking to people, having conversations on Facebook, and getting them into the group. And since then, we've grown to over 13,000 members, and we've monetized the Facebook group to over $1 million. Like, we've generated over $1 million from the Facebook group alone.
Wow.
And it is, in my opinion, the most powerful platform to generate leads and to nurture those leads to become buyers. In any industry, in any niche, it's just a way to get people into one spot and provide them with content that moves them from not knowing you to consuming your content and wanting to buy from you. And it doesn't matter what niche it is. And Facebook will actually help you generate free leads for your business from Facebook organic. So they will show your Facebook group, if it's engaged, to more people that are like the people that are in your Facebook group without you having to spend $1 on ads. I haven't spent $1 on ads, and we've made over $1 million from the Facebook group. So that is why they're so powerful.
That is insane, man. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man. And I can attest to the power of them because I've built, been able to build out this community and just the power of being able to impact so many people and ultimately help people while building a business. It's just, you really can't beat Facebook groups right now for building authority.
No, they're so powerful to get people into one spot, nurture them, and then put a single post out there, not even a webinar. You don't need to make these complicated email sequences. They're just so warm from being in your Facebook group that you can just put up a post saying, hey, let's hop on a call, see if I can help you. If we'd like to take the next step and you'd like to sign up, let's talk about that on the call as well. So just really simple. Hey, do you want to hop on a call to fix X, Y, and Z problem? See if you can help them fix that problem. And they comment, you get them on a call, and then you see if you can help them further, right?
It's really that easy, guys. I think sometimes we overcomplicate things, and we think things need to be tougher than they really need to be. So figure out the problem that they have and jump on a call, see if you can solve it. Andrew's hit it right on the head.
Yeah, and for accountants, if you have a niche as an accountant, that's even better for a Facebook group. So there's I forget his name, but I just came across a Facebook group that was fairly large that was specific for digital marketers looking for accounting services. And that is so powerful because everybody in that group, all digital marketers, are struggling with the same problems. So it serves as a mastermind for them too, to talk about their problems, solution to those problems, usually around finances. So if you are an accountant for digital marketers, or let's say for gyms or whatever, you specialize in a certain area, you can create a mastermind online, a free mastermind where they talk about their problems. And then you pop in as the expert, the authority in the group, and say, hey, I can help you with those problems. Let's hop on a call. Right.
Love that. Yeah, man, I'd love to have you jump into those slides a little bit and talk a little bit more about, about how to build authority in a Facebook group.
Sure. I'm going to bounce around a little bit. I'm creating a presentation right now. I'm going to bounce between that presentation and one that I did a few months ago. But the presentation that I'm doing is how I went from broke, depressed, and miserable to generating over $1 million using a Facebook group in less than 2 years, and how you can do it too. I'm actually speaking on stage with Damon John from Shark Tank in a few days. So that's why I'm creating this presentation. And just to show you guys that this stuff isn't bullshit and it works. This is Jeff Miller, one of my first clients. He went from 0 following, not having any type of audience online, to having over 38,000 people in his Facebook group without a single paid ad, over 13,000 people on his email list without any ads, and generating over $800,000 from his Facebook group in less than 18 months. Jasmine Lopez went from 0 following, 0 audience, and working 50 hours a week as a nurse, to having over 1,000 people in her Facebook group and quitting her nursing job and making thousands of dollars from one post anytime she wants in less than 5 months. And then Rob Quinn went from 0 following and only making $8,000 a month to over 7,000 people in his Facebook group, making over $500,000 and generating 91,000 of those dollars in 2 days from a mastermind that we helped him set up. And that's all in less than 12 months. So this works. If you stay with me here, we're going to show you how to get people into your group, how to set up your group, what type of content you should be posting in your group, and how to actually generate sales from your Facebook group.
And yes, accountants can do this.
Exactly. The first thing that I want to share is the profile funnel, as I call it. So our objective is to get as many eyeballs on our personal profile as possible. So we use our personal profile and not a business page, because the personal profile will get a lot more reach. So our posts will reach a lot more people when we're posting from our personal profile rather than our business page, because a business page is a pay-to-play environment. If you want to reach more people, then you have to pay for the ads.
That's a big one.
Yeah, exactly. So what are the crucial components of your profile funnel? Well, it's a banner directing people to your Facebook group. So I say, want to learn how to build a lean 7-figure business organically without wasting your time, energy, and money on complicated funnels and ads? Most everybody will say yes. That would be awesome. So if they do, they click the button, the fake button here, and it leads them to this that takes them to the Facebook group, right? So that's component number 1. Component number 2, have a professional picture of you as an accountant doing accountant things. That would be perfect. Or if you're on stage, that adds authority. Awesome. Number 3 is your bio. Just pique people's interest in your bio. Like, what makes them say, oh, I want to learn more about that. So my bio is, we transform 6-figure hustling entrepreneurs into 7-figure CEOs. And then I have my website here. You can direct people directly to calendar link to sign up for a call with you, or where they can learn more, or to your website. And then fourthly, you have your featured photo, and Facebook actually changed things up. So the arrow should be pointing up now to this link for the Facebook group. And then lastly, it's all about your content on your personal profile. You should be doing trainings on finances. You should be posting about why you're a CPA, because people buy why we do what we do, not what we do. So always be telling stories, and get really good at copywriting. Copywriting will make you a lot of money. And post results, post testimonials, all of that good stuff on your personal profile. So that's the profile funnel. What we want to do is use this to direct people to our Facebook group. So the faster our Facebook group grows, the more Facebook will put it in front of other people in other groups. So there's what's called the suggested group sidebar when you go into another group that features other groups. And there's a button on your phone app that directs you to groups that you might like. So the more engagement and the more people you have in your group, the more that will show up in front of people, and the more leads you will get into your Facebook group. So starting out, it can be difficult. It can it can be a lot of manual labor and a lot of conversations, direct people to the Facebook group. Typically, when you get around 1,000 members, it starts growing a lot quicker and organically. If you are a CPA and you have lists, you have people on your email list, maybe you have an Instagram, maybe you have a YouTube, you can just direct people from those sources into your Facebook group. Hey, we have this community of like-minded individuals that are just talking about challenges and how to overcome those challenges. If you want to be a part of it, here's the link, right? But besides that, how do you get more eyeballs on your personal profile, right? Because we want to generate awareness first, people to come to our personal profile and then go to our Facebook group. So what you want to do is find target audience Facebook groups. One of mine is the ClickFunnels group, where there are over 200,000 members in there. A lot of them are online entrepreneurs. That's kind of my target market, right? So find 5 to 7 target audience Facebook groups and be super active in them. And don't come off douchey. There's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. The wrong way is by trying to take people, asking for DMs, asking for personal messages. But if you focus on inspiring people in the Facebook group and making your posts look like testimonials for the admin or for what the Facebook group is about, they will leave your post up and it will get a lot of people to your personal profile. So for example, I have this. So this post generated over 600 reactions, and it's just like 20 lines real quick. And it's, I was here, now I'm here. Thank you, ClickFunnels, for helping me make that happen. If you're a CPA, you can say, I got into being a CPA because I wanted to help these types of people. Thank you, Facebook group, for helping these types of people. And then people know you're good with money and they know your journey and all of that, and they will check out your Facebook group. So I got over 600 people to react on this. Guess what I did? I added them all as friends. So all 600 some people, I sent them a friend request. Probably around like 300 to 400 people accepted it because it's warm. They already liked one of my posts. And then 200 people joined my Facebook group that day. So these posts in other Facebook groups are super freaking powerful by just telling your story and making it look like a testimonial for the Facebook group.
And I was going to say, you might not want to jump in with this post when you first start out, right? When you first join a group.
Yeah, if you first join a group, you can hop in like, thank you so much for accepting me to this group. Then you can start helping people with their problems. You can search in the sidebar here. Let's say you're a CP, let's say you specialize in bookkeeping. You could search for bookkeeping questions, right? And then boom, go through here and answer all the bookkeeping questions, right? And then ease into it, and maybe in a week or two, you can post something like that, where it's more of a testimonial for the group. Like, oh my God, I'm getting so much value out of this group. This is why I am a CPA, blah, 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 right? And yeah, now you know how to generate awareness. And then one thing I want to add is 5,000 friends equals 5,000 leads. So when you add people to your personal profile, technically they're a lead now. You should brand your personal profile as it should be your sales page, essentially. And just nurture people to move from a stranger to a raving fan of your business on your personal profile. And instead of having to give them a lead magnet or something like that, they're on your personal profile, and you could just crank out awesome content after awesome content. And you don't have to spend $1 in ads to get them as a lead. You just need to send them a friend request. So that's why we're using our personal profile as well.
Love that, man. This is such gold, dude. And yeah, it's funny, man. Just so that you know, Andrew, about the accounting industry, the industry is moving towards more and more accountants niching down into a specific industry. And when you niche down into that specific industry, it makes doing this so much easier. So now that you have a specific niche, you can attract that niche through Andrew's profile funnel. And
yeah, when you can speak to people's specific problems, that is when you're going to generate higher paying clients and more of them. A lot of people are worried if I niche down, then like I'll be saying no to a lot of people, but a lot more people will be saying yes to you, because people resonate with people that know their problems, their challenges, and specifically what they need help with. So niching down brings you more clients, and it also they'll be willing to pay you more money because you're a specialist in their area.
Love that, man. Love that.
So we have the awareness portion, going into other Facebook groups or sending out emails and getting people into your Facebook group. Now it comes down to nurturing people in your Facebook group. So we'll go to my Facebook group here. We have over 13,000 members. And how we set it up, Facebook group name, awesome banner that pops out, and then a welcome video. And then we post content every single day in our Facebook group. So I will mass create content, usually on a Sunday, on the first Sunday of the month. And then I will have my executive assistant go in and post the content for me throughout that month. And then I'll go into my Facebook group and I'll respond to comments and all that good stuff. Question. So every Monday we do engagement questions or customer research questions. So something like this: what questions do you have around generating sales in Facebook Messenger? I asked this question because I was launching a Facebook Messenger sales masterclass. What you can do as a CPA is ask questions around, what are you struggling with when it comes to, we'll go with the example that I just used. What are you struggling with when it comes to your bookkeeping? Some people will say, I don't know where to start, or I have trouble keeping myself accountable and making sure that I'm plugging all my receipts in, right? So what you want to do is, from these answers, you want to take these people's answers, dig deeper with them, and ask them more questions and what they actually mean. And then you can create a training for them around that specific issue. And then if they feel heard and seen and that you understand their problems, they're much more likely to sign up for a call with you or sign up for your services, right? So things like that. We do trainings in here. We do interviews. We write story posts. We have posts around, I'm sure, I think you do this in your Facebook group. is getting people to connect on Instagram and LinkedIn and making it feel like a tribe, like a family. And these posts generate a lot of engagement, 347 comments, and people just following each other on Instagram and like really helping each other out. So bunch of different types of posts that you can do. If you want to check out more posts, go into my Facebook group and you'll kind of see what we do with the different types of posts. And then lastly, we will, to generate sales, we'll put up a post like this. You probably can't see it too well, but it's a long form post basically saying, we have this awesome thing for you to buy. Do you want it? Comment down below and like this, and we'll send you over a link. I think this post, we posted it like 4 or 5 different times and it generated over $30,000 from a $97 product. But you can do the same thing. Are you struggling with this? Let's hop on a call to discuss it. Comment down below and we'll hop on that call, right? So it's simple. Once you start nurturing people to know, like, and trust you, and then you put a post up there saying, hey, I can help you with those problems. Let's hop on a call. You're going to generate a lot more sales.
Yeah, that's incredible, man. And that, like you just said, that know, like, trust factor is just so important for accountants, you know, to build that authority is just so vital because there's so many different options out there. And if you don't want to compete on price, you know, you really want to stand out from the crowd, then building this authority through a community such as what we're talking about here is everything.
And the additional benefits are so vast. Like I've been asked to speak on stages. Like I started with no following. I started with nobody knowing me. I just started with growing a Facebook group. And now in 3 days, I'm speaking on stage with Damon John. I'm speaking in the Bahamas later this month. I'm hosting an event with 200 people there later this month. And just the opportunities that open up from growing a Facebook group are endless. It's insane.
Wow, man. That's insane, Andrew. Like, and I know a common objection or a common pushback on this that I hear is just a time factor. Mm-hmm. And what would you say to somebody that's like, I have to run my accounting business. I don't have time to do this.
Yeah. What I would say is it's not easy, but it's freaking worth it. Like at first, it's not easy to start growing. You need to get over this hump. And then there are ways to automate it. So we teach this inside of our programs where you create what we call the Facebook group engine, where, like I talked about, you batch create your content, and then you have somebody on your team post that content for you. So instead of having to make a post every single day, all you have to do is sit down for 2-3 hours once a month, and then you've created your content for the rest of the month, and it's done. Your executive assistant just needs to pop in, post that in there, and you just need to respond to comments throughout that time. And if you have a team on top of that, they can be a part of your Facebook group and help you run your Facebook group and create content in that Facebook group. So if you have a team, there's no excuse. There's plenty of time. This is the best way to generate leads and nurture to become buyers. So make it a full team effort. And there's plenty of time if you want to make millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. Go around Facebook group and do it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just tell you guys straight up, being completely transparent. I mean, I'm generally generating 8 to 12 sales appointments in my Facebook group alone. And, you know, how would that be for your business, guys, if you could add an additional 8 appointments a week for accounting services? I know that would be a game changer for most of you guys.
Yeah. And your program is freaking amazing with helping CPAs create the marketing side for their business and just dominate that. So if you guys haven't signed up for Charlie's program, highly, highly recommend it to generate those appointments.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah. So really, really happy that, to have you on, man. Is there, how can people find you going forward? And yeah.
Yeah. Just add me on Facebook, Andrew Kroeze, Kroeze. just add me. I have an event going on October 18th through the 20th called Tribe Buyers Live, where we're going to help people walk through this process. So if you're interested in that, go to tribeofbuyerslive.com, and it's in San Diego. It's October 18th through the 20th. And these events are insane. We do so many different things. We're doing breath work for like an hour on Saturday, and breath work's the best thing I've ever done in my life. So yeah, it's a lot different from any other event that anybody has ever experienced here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you guys, I'm just going to put this out there. If you guys, I know sometimes it can feel lonely in self-employed world, and you know you're working by yourself, and if you're looking to build some relationships, get out there and meet some other consultants and coaches, this is an amazing event for you guys, an amazing opportunity to do that. So I've been to Andrew's events before, and they've been nothing short of incredible. So I can't state enough how amazing this event's going to be.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, man. I got you. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I think that's it. I checked the comments and I don't see any comments coming through. I've seen some glitches in Facebook lately, so I'm kind of surprised I don't see any comments.
No.
But put some questions below. Put some questions down there, and I'll make sure that me or Andrew get back to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, do you want to post the link for TOB in here?
Yep, I will post that underneath when we get off.
Cool. Awesome, guys. All right, Andrew. It's always good to talk to you, man. And thank you guys for being on here, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Yeah. See you, man.